Journal entry. I met up with Andre a couple days ago. He asked for my assistance testing some new prototypes he's been developing. I'd been looking forward to a working vacation. Some dives, some experiments, and time with an old friend. However, before we even left port, we were delayed. A monsoon swept through the region, and coastal towns and reefs were devastated. Andre received a request from some old colleagues that lost contact with an autonomous sea base they recently established. We're the closest, so it's been requested we suss out any damage and see if we can help repair the base to get it back online. Anyone else would still be delayed by weeks due to the local devastation. So we've changed our itinerary and are taking our research vessel to this remote location. Honestly, one dive is as good as another. We still do our work, and if we can help Andre's friends, all the better.
Mirai, you mind wrapping it up? We're getting close to the site, and I'm going to need your help. Let's get the diagnostics checklist. Who knows how long the weather will hold? Let's get into the water and not waste daylight.
Yeah, it's why I've been in my swim gear this whole time. Hop to it, old man.
Oh, you did not go there. Check. Mirai, are the comms coming through okay?
Loud and clear, Andre. What's next for the day?
Let's test the new propellers. Sending instructions now. We're good to be back in the water, Mirai?
Amazing. It's been too long since we last did this.
Each arm has a propeller, so point your arms in a direction. Engage, and the props do the work. By using both, you can go faster. You will want to rely on single prop for subtle adjustments.
Oh, that's what we need. Just gotta be careful around the corals.
Yes, we are here to repair the reef. The corals have enough to worry about without you running into it.
Look, Andre, that mom and her calf. So sweet.
It never gets old, does it? The first camp is a ways ahead. The current waypoint shows up on your watch, pointing the way. Tapping your watch also brings up additional information. A marker will also appear in your heads-up display.
AR tech is a marvel. When in doubt, I'll look for a waypoint.
Let's start training you about your gear. The scanner first.
Go on.
Draw the scanner from your hip, and you'll be able to target nearby fauna, flora, and even other tech. Once you scan something, additional information and pertinent details will be provided.
Got it. I'll be scanning as much as possible while I'm out here today.
I had a feeling we'd see this. Looks like that sea turtle is sick. Pull the RX-30 from your right hip. Your suit will know the tool for the job. Generously coat that sea turtle with the biofoam. This will boost its healing if we aren't too late.
Well, look at that. That's wildly effective. Why isn't this available everywhere?
Because it's a prototype, so quite expensive, and we're independently funded.
But you know if corporations saw a profit in it, they'd fund it immediately.
Let's not open that can of worms, Mirai. I, for one, won't welcome our corporate overlords.
Andre, the path forward is obstructed.
You need to remove the blockage. Look for a weak spot to cut. The cutting tool on the right side of your belt can be equipped.
Precision is key. Basically sea gardening. This creates an inoculating layer. That's what they do, right?
Okay, Mirai. Need you to access your inventory. Reach behind your backpack and you'll grab the item you need. Give it a shot.
Hold up. I have a bag of holding?
Andre, be generous. Now, once installed, pull that lever. The pipe over there is cracked. Can you seal it up? Use the sealant tool, also at your hip. Trace the gel over the fissure.
This epoxy is impressive, especially underwater.
That sealant is like underwater duct tape. Multi-purpose. Head to the coral nursery and see if the bioform helps.
Are these heat-resistant corals?
Yes, this camp is testing variants.
I'm excited to see these being used to rejuvenate the corals. This foam is a miracle, Andre.
Great work, Mirai. It's like you've done this before.
Not since that time back in Peru.
What?
What?
This can't be right. Mirai, there are abnormal readings coming from inside that cave. If these levels of methane are accurate, it could wreak havoc on the ecosystem.
That might explain the sick creatures we've seen.
Maybe something is interfering with the sensors inside.
I'll go check. Where is that methane coming from?
That's a mystery we should solve.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Basically sea gardening. I'm not claustrophobic. Andre, I'm seeing gas bubbles rising from below.
Can you do some scans around the vent?
I'm on it. One fish, two fish. Let's see what the data says.
Let me sort through this data.
Strange. There was no presence of methane when this base was established. Whoa. What was that sound? It felt like it went through my soul. That was an earthquake.
Mirai, I need you to get out of that cave.
Now, Andre, I don't want you to panic, but that tremor caused a cave-in. So I won't be getting out this way.
Don't panic. This is exactly the time to worry.
I'm fine. The gas is getting denser, but I'm sure this suit will keep me safe.
Mirai, I'm calling an audible. It's time to activate Kanaloa and drop him in. Remember, Mirai, Kana is experimental tech, a UUV drone that uses machine learning.
Anything right about now?
Greetings. How may I assist?
I have installed an interface for you to control him remotely. You will be able to see through his eyes and control his actions. Give it a shot.
Whoa. Andre, this is incredible. His movements match mine.
Yes, and he'll eventually learn from the actions you take.
Know what's awesome? This. And me not dying.
Mirai, guide Kana to the cave-in. We need to clear it ASAP. I placed a waypoint.
All right, I'm on my way to save myself.
Our very own self-rescuing princess.
An out-of-body experience. Literally. All right, I'm at the cave-in. And those look heavy. Blowing up.
All right, we're done here. Let's get back to the base.
There's a lot of debris blocking this way out.
I believe Kanaloa can help with that.
Oh, right. So if he's the muscle, who's the brains?
Oh, we can all agree. I got the looks right.
Didn't realize you could hear crickets underwater.
Where shall I put this? Just kidding. This is nothing. Where shall I put this? Only arm days for me.
Blowing up. Quite the facility. You mentioned it's all automated?
Correct. This sea base is a prototype for autonomous research that we could establish across the seas. It's curious. I've seen storms do lots of damage. I'm wondering if those tremors were also a factor. The power has been cut off. You need to manually rotate the solar panels. Can you handle that?
Gotcha. Glad they figured out how to use solar in the shallows.
Make sure you align them toward the sun.
Thankfully, my thesis was on solar panels.
Crank that wheel until they are properly oriented.
That did it.
Now we need to make sure the tidal turbines are working.
Andre, we're gonna have some issues with this turbine. It's cluttered with debris and is blocked.
Between you and Kanaloa, you have everything you need to fix this.
All right, Kana. We got work to do, big guy.
I got the brawn. You got the brains.
Andre.
Where shall I put this? I have done as you asked.
With power restored, we can try to reconnect the satellite uplink.
I believe I found it. Would this be the antenna?
That's it.
Carrying the part to the uplink location.
Kana, hold this still so I can fix it into place with the sealant. I could have saved Humpty Dumpty with this stuff. The antenna has been replaced. Now to activate it.
Great news. We are now syncing with the satellite. These aerators were also damaged in the storm. Any dislodged piping needs to be replaced so the pumps can reactivate. Follow the pipe and refit the pipe back into orientation.
Only arm days for me.
Roger that. Locking into place with the sealant. Plugging holes like a little Dutch boy. Now let's rev the pumps up.
Mirai, the pumps are working, but the pressure is inconsistent. I suspect some leaks. Follow the lines again, and the damage should be obvious.
Here's a spot. Found one.
Mirai, with those repairs, pressure is consistent. That will help cool the reefs and protect the corals.
Looks like more arrays are toppled over.
Free them from the debris. Then you two should be able to lift it back into position.
Sounds like a job for Super Kana.
Oh, I like that. I have an alter ego.
Look for the keypad. We'll need to find the password. They usually leave clues close by. Aha! That did it. Those sensors are resynced and resuming their readings.
These data webs are invaluable to understanding what's happening.
The ocean is way too vast to rely on human reporting alone.
Precision is key.
Downloading. The log shows a series of seismic shocks happening during that storm.
Wild coincidence?
We are scientists, Mirai. We follow the data.
Absolutely. Shockwaves caused that collapse in the cave, and I can easily imagine them damaging here, too.
This is still a mystery. We are not near a fault line.
We have low-grade mapping of much of the ocean floor, but nothing matches getting eyes on it.
Maybe. Either way, it'll be good to know so we can report back to our colleagues.
Now I'm hearing what you're talking about. Weird. Add this to your growing list of bugs. My propellers have stopped.
Darn. Well, this is the point of these tests. Rebooting your systems now. It'll just be a minute.
I'm kind of dead in the water here. Wait. Andre, what is that?
Everything okay?
There's something in the distance. Something fast. Are those our same dolphins?
They do get curious sometimes.
No, this is strange. I don't think this is play.
What do you mean?
We've seen them circle sharks before to drive them off, yeah? I swear this is similar behavior. Am I being herded away? Is this a warning? Andre, what was that? The dolphins got spooked. Andre, what was that sound?
I didn't hear anything, but my scanners are going crazy.
Andre? Hey, I think you... Ah! I'm okay. We're okay. Kana, you with me, bud? Andre? Andre, are you there?
Mirai, I'm here. What should we do?
Okay, I can't hear Andre. Can he hear me? Stay calm. All right, stay calm. You're fine, just trapped underwater. Again.
Mirai,